Thank you, Chairperson, and my congratulations. On behalf of the Marshall Islands government, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Fiji government and also FAO for the excellent hosting of this 34th FAO conference. I'd like to also acknowledge excellencies and also acknowledge all of us who are here in this conference room. The Marshall Islands government has taken food security as one of its priorities. And upon doing so, it has taken some steps to go on this food security. And it has given the task to the Agriculture Division, also with our donor partners of Taiwan. They've tackled this problem. And they are raising livestock as well as growing different types of food crops to mitigate these or for food security. And regarding food crops, as you know, in the Marshall Islands, we don't have too many different varieties. So they brought like we have tapioca, different types of also breadfruits, and also different types of taros, which we didn't have before. So this is one of the priorities in the government. But we have a challenge regarding this because when we grow this food and also raise these livestock, we want to send them to the outer islands for the people because a lot of them, they don't have this kind. But the challenge is transporting this to the outer islands. So this is the challenge that we're facing right now. So I hope FAO can also help us in to tackle this problem. In regards to climate change, just like my colleagues from the other Pacific nations, we're also facing climate change. In regards to terrestrial, our land being overcome by the water that comes from the ocean and the lagoon. Also, as I mentioned before, the deep water wells, they get salty, and the farms that we grow our food, they get also affected by this salt water. Our breadfruits and the coconuts also get affected. So we're also facing this problem with climate change. In regards to marine life, you know, acidification was mentioned by my colleague from Micronesia. We also face that problem, acidification. So as you know, we're facing a lot of these problems, and we are in the front line to these climate change problems. Marshall Islands would like to comment FAO for its initiative to bring the Green Climate Fund to our islands, or to the FAO countries. And we recommend that if you can do this expediently, so that the earlier we get the funds, the earlier we can tackle these problems of problems of food. And lastly, I'd like to quote from Confucius. He said, "You are what you eat," and very true. We eat the right type of food, nutritional food, our body will be good. But if we eat the wrong food, same as our body will also be not strong and healthy. And I'd like to also add to what he says, that you are what you learn. And during this conference, we've learned so much. We'll learn about nutritional education, that we can educate our children. And we learn also that if we use nutritional education to our students in the schools, they can know early and they can know about, try to be healthy in their lives. So it's really important that they also learn. And I'd also add that you are what you want. And you know, all of us want to be healthy. We want to have our islands and our people to have the right nutritional food. But some of us, we have our weaknesses in terms of financial. So with the help of FAO, I think you can help us and we can tackle this problem. So with these few words, Chairperson, I thank you for this opportunity. Momotaro.